It's a rainy day here in Southern California, and you might hear one or both of my dogs snoring in the background. Feel free to grab yourself a cozy beverage or a glass of water and kick back, curl up, and let's talk about what's going on. So in the studio this week, I just started working on a large project bag by Can Do Crafts, which you'll see some clips of me cutting that out and making that. Oh, look at me, I look so nervous. This is the very first video I made a year ago, and yeah, just trying to talk to the camera, not really smiling, very tense. So thought you guys would enjoy a look back. Not even sure what to say at this point, but wanted to take you back to the first video and share that with you. And we'll look at all of my makes throughout the year in this video. So got a lot done, had a lot of ambitious projects that didn't quite get done, but that I'm still working on. When I started the channel, I was mostly going to be making bags, which is the primary thing that I do. And then after I started the channel, I thought, oh no, I need more content. So I signed up for all these, the Annie's Kit Clubs, and I ordered all this yarn and thought of all these projects that I could do, crochet projects, and the felt embroidery that you just saw me do with those ornaments. And I have other embroidery projects kits that I got. And I don't know why I thought that that's the content that I needed, other than I figured the people who would be watching my channel would be other knitters and crocheters. So I have all of those projects and didn't even do as many bags as I was hoping to do. But you'll see this year we'll get back into those bags and make some of those. I'll still update you on the other content, the blankets that I'm making, but we can still have some crochet chats, but it's not gonna be this crazy crochet content that it's been in the past year. So it's interesting looking back at all the things that we completed here, because most of the time you just think about the projects that you didn't finish and all the projects that you're still working on, and you're kind of mad at yourself for not finishing them. But being able to put together this video, I really see all the things that we completed. So it's really wonderful to see that. And I just want to thank you all for being here and watching my videos. It means so much to me to be able to make this content. So I kept this video as short as I could, but it's still over an hour. So I understand if you don't want to watch the whole thing. But I will see you again next week. Another thing I started doing, since I'm trying out all of these products to be possible products that I would be selling in the shop, I have a sheet for each one of the projects, and I have the project name, the fabrics that I'm using, and also a way to calculate other supplies that I need. In this case, I needed the button and a zipper, but I didn't realize I needed the zipper till I just read through the pattern. So always read through the pattern first before you start. And then over here, I like to keep track of the amount of time it takes me to work on the project.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things. Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and a hummingbird wing. Golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things. Gold hair, gold rings, gold leaves, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things. Walk up the river by my sun. Feet step over splinters of the moon. Golden, I'll follow only golden, golden.
Here's the finished product. It's a little floppy right now because it doesn't have anything in it, but it's a really nice large project bag. I really like the size of it. The cute little 70s button closure is cute, and then it's also got an additional lobster clasp closure in here, so that was nice. So I originally had the idea of adding these moments of zen to the beginning of each video, just like me making tea or coffee or taking the dogs on a walk, showing you the ocean, that kind of thing, as just to set the tone for the show, give you a moment to breathe before starting. I found after a couple of episodes that people clicked off the video before the moment of zen was done, probably because they had no clue what was going on my channel or what the channel was about. So we took out the moments of zen, unfortunately, and just started right in with an intro with me talking so that you understood what the videos were about and you saw my face right away. And that really helped with keeping people watching the videos. So unfortunately we took those out. I did create a separate playlist of some moments of zen if you're interested in just having a moment to breathe. I put videos from our trips to Kauai and Oregon on there, so there's some Oregon coast videos and some waterfalls and that kind of thing. So check that out on my channel if you're interested in just having a moment of calm.
You a lot. 7 days of eternity, 7 days in another country. Every cell screams stay right here, and my legs they freeze us in fear. We got time after this, but I'll need you as my brightest light. Even in the darkest night, you shine so bright.
And then, I love this. If you only knew how much swearing was hooked into your hand crocheted gift. It's really true. And here's me trying different things, hats and different stitches that I still use. This is a basket weave stitch. That one's really fun. And then the thing that started the new chapter was taking that apron making class with my niece and just getting into all of that and looking at all of the fabric at the store. Another thing I was attempting to do for a while was make cards and sell them on Etsy. And here's one of my coloring pages. I really love doing these. And a pot holder idea that didn't quite work out. I'm sure I would be better at it now knowing what I know about piecing quilts together. So I might try that. I still have that pattern. And then another one of the progress keepers, my summer of creativity. So that whole summer I would fill in a swirl each time I did a creative project. And then the bag making class that I took at the same store. So here's my first bag fabrics that I chose. And learning that my skills as a sewist were not necessarily bad because of my skills, but also because of the machine I was using. We got to use these fancy Berninas as part of the class. So that was definitely a step up and improved my sewing game, which made me feel a lot more confident that it wasn't just me that was messing up. And there's my first bag, and I had already bought the fabric for my second bag and my third bag at the same time.
Can someone make this disappear? I'm having a crisis down here. And if I can't see you, I lose my mind. I like to be with you all my time. And I miss you so much, the pain won't stop. It's the only thing I think about, it is a lot. Every cell screams get back home. Every day is so, so long. We got time after this, but I need you as my brightest light. Even in the darkest night, I'm at an all-time low. I need you to be here tonight. Addicted to your glowing light. You shine so bright. Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes.
I think when we get to the other ones, do we have the whole blanket here I can show you? Like when we get to these ones where they're individual squares, I think that'll be a little bit easier. This right here I'm doing is this triangle part. So I'm really taking a square and turning it into, turning it 45 degrees and making another square. So this might be the hardest one. I mean, these blocks are pretty similar once you get into them. So hopefully that won't be as challenging as this. Okay, let's get back to it.
Falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
Here we go. Here's the first triangle. I went ahead and tore it all apart and did it all over again, which is good because it was definitely off. So I really carefully looked at the video and feel like I have a good foundation now for what's going on. And here's where I am on the second triangle, and it's a lot easier. So I just have to keep in mind that once, I mean, I'm still watching the video for every single step of this, but at least I'm like, oh, I remember she did that the last time. So I'm hoping by number 4 it'll just be really easy and I can continue on with that. show you where we got to with the Christmas stripe blanket. It's looking really good. I really like it. You can see here up at the top it's got like a back and forth with a little bobble. So that's fun. That was pretty easy. This stitch here in the pink is a star stitch, which conveniently is the stitch we ended on for the Moroccan blanket for the last step. So that's good. I really like the way that looks. It's a really nice stitch. We're going to be focusing on the Oxford pouch by Can Do Crafts. It's a really fun one. It comes in 3 sizes. Yeah, it comes in 3 sizes. This is the one I made for myself. It's really fun. It has a wristlet strap. It's got 2 pockets on this side. I made it with 2 pockets on this side just because I wanted more of this fabric going on and to go underneath. I'll have to look back. I think this one was a large, but I'm not 100% sure. Got everything on this left-hand side, I believe. It might be the right-hand side. Everything on the right-hand side with the zippers on top are picked out for this. I think I've got 8 or 9 of those to make.
It was like coming home. We were making our way through the town, yeah. Never really wanted the night to end. Now I was wishing you'd stick around. Still I was thinking we were just friends.
The other thing we're going to do this week is we're going to get back to this Moroccan blanket. This beautiful, beautiful Moroccan blanket that's been really difficult for me to do. It's just beyond my skill level at this point. So I think we're finally to the point where we're going to do a few more rows of the square, and then we're going to start doing little tiles all around. So. Okay, so here we are with our new yarn back to the shawl. So this beautiful yarn is by Beach Balm Yarn Company. That's the yarn I ordered to see if it would go with the shawl. This is in the colorway Vampire Hickey, and it's a DK weight, 100 grams. So trying this out. I've done a couple of rows already. As you can see, it blends in quite nicely. I was worried about this red color here, but there's really just a few of the red. It's not a ton of red, so that's good. Kind of blends in here with this darker color, and then has some grays, but I think it's transitioning quite nicely. I really won't know for sure until I do a couple more rows, and even then, no, not sure what it's going to look like at the end, because I'm going to have 2 skeins of this, so it'll be 2 skeins, 1 skein, 2 skeins. I don't know what that's going to look like, but I guess we won't know till we get there. So here's the hat. Oh, and my hair is now hot pink. So we'll see how long that lasts, probably through the whole summer at this point. But here's the hat. Turned out really nice. I decided to change the ribbing at the bottom. I really didn't like the way that it was looking. It was just looking too overdone. There's so much going on up here. I just wanted it to be simple. And it's kind of nice because the way I did it, it's kind of curling up and making a little brim there. So here's what it looks like on. It's very cute. Here's what we've been up to. This is 8 bags, I believe, that we've cut out. So quite a few fabrics going on here. Everything's cut. I also cut out the interfacing. So next step is to iron on all the interfacing and get all the pieces ready. And then next week we can sew everything. We got all of these bags made. Yay! So we've got this one. And this one you've already seen. That's from last week. This one. This one. I love these cats. They're really cute. And the chickens. And the last one is the flowers. Make a Hawaiian quilt. Okay, so this is the inspiration photo for what I'm going for. It looks super easy. She basically took charm packs and sewed them all together in straight lines. No cutting, no nothing, and put it together as a quilt. I thought, oh my god, that's like so easy, because I was gonna English paper piece a quilt top for our bedroom. It's Hawaiian theme, of course. And I was like, that's gonna take me forever, because English paper piecing is by hand. and I'm apparently not great at that. So what I did, I saw this picture and I'm like, ooh, that's for me. That's the kind of easy first quilt that I need to be doing, right? Let's not overcomplicate things. So when I was in Hawaii, I went to several fabric stores and was looking for charm packs that I could use for this. And the charm packs, I don't know, they were kind of the boring fabrics and I didn't really like them. And I want certain colors in the quilt.
Something's in the air. I can feel it everywhere. Every color seems to bloom, and there's light in every room. Now that you're looking up, I can see it in your eyes that lately it's been tough. But now the sun is rising. We're new people, let's be new people. There's summer. Don't let me down, down, down. Don't let me down, down, down. I wanna be up, 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 so high. 'Cause I've been down, down, down. I've been down, so down. And now I'm done. I'm aiming for the sky. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. I'm aiming for the sky. Everyone got stories, so let's start listening. Let the rain wash away the tears that keeps crippling. Now that you're looking up, I can see it in your eyes that lately it's been tough.
Wow. Okay, so that's 102 by 90. So that changes things a bit. Let's go do some math. Oh. Yeah, I didn't do that right at all, did I? No, I didn't. Because 23 by 21 is 483 squares. Is that correct? Oh, I hate math. I really hate math. That means I'm not getting 2 squares per fat quarter. I'm getting a lot more. Oh my god. Okay, let's rethink this whole thing.
Let's be new people. There's summer. Don't let me down, down, down. Don't let me down, down, down. I wanna be up, 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 so high. 'Cause I've been down, down, down. I've been down, so down. And now I'm done. I'm aiming for the sky. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Aiming for the sky. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. I'm aiming for the sky. Now that you're looking up, I can see it in your eyes that
Our Moroccan blanket. So last week we made a little bit of progress with that. Was able to do these color block portions, which I really like. I would like to do maybe a scarf or a blanket in that pattern. I really like that 3-row color repeat. And then I guess the next thing is I'm going to be making 1, 2, 3, 4 squares, like little granny squares, to go around these corners. And then I think we're on to the actual other squares that make the whole border. also put together almost half of the rows for the Hawaiian blanket. So it's looking pretty busy. So we'll see what it looks like when it gets on the, on the bed as a whole quilt. But I had the genius move of hanging them on a hanger. So these are all the half rows that I have to join together, like this is 6A and 6B that have to be joined together. And then they will all be joined together, the rows will all be joined together later. I'm gonna do an unboxing with you, but I wanna show you it now too. So, it's this beautiful precious fabric with the turtles. I don't have any turtles in these, it's all florals for these. So I was thinking, what's the other thing that I love, that I would love to have for the complete back? So I'm gonna go with the turtles, which means we need to prep. We need to wash and prep and probably go into work on a weekend so I can take over the whole conference table with the fabric to cut it apart correctly and piece that together and all that fun stuff.
Whoa, oh, oh, la da da da, oh, 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 la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. 'Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree. And I've lit my house with Christmas lights. So you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies until the sun comes up. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh.
Where are we? Here we are. So the last time you saw it, we were working on the stripe, this little checkerboard pattern. So we finished that. And then we did this weird crisscross stripe, which was triple crochets. And you had to like do one and then go back and do the other one behind it over here and skip. It was a whole thing. So that was interesting. And now we're on to this double post double crochets. So we're going, we're doing a front post in the front, and then when we switch sides, we're doing a back post. So we just get kind of this ribbed effect. So that's been fun.
My Christmas memories. Yes, these are the good times with you. Don't even care what we do if I spend it with you. Just you and nobody else. It's so good to see you again. To see you again. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire, chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, yeah. I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories.
Well, I'm all for Christmas, all the happy smiles and the wishes, and I want it all from the lights to the mistletoe. Tell me one thing, is there anything that you're missing? I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow. Whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I lived, the dream I knew. This Christmas I only wanna be close to you.
in the studio, we are going to be focusing on our next bag, which is the Maxine Project Tote, which is a nice big project bag that we're going to make mainly to fit my ever-growing Christmas blanket. So these are the fabrics, and if you saw last week's video, you will recognize all of these again. The very cute Lori Holt fabrics that I love to work with, just very what I call grandma fabrics. So these are the fabrics we're going to be working with in the bag. I found a wonderful bag tutorial that I'll link below that we're going to be using to make this a step-by-step tutorial video. Other than that, we've been making wonderful progress on our Christmas blanket. So this is the Annie's Kit Club's Christmas Candy Sampler Blanket. I can't even get it all in one shot. It's getting so big. So since I had COVID last week, we got a lot of work done on this. So we've got all of these, what, one, two, three, four stripes, and just gonna keep cranking through that.
At night, aligns all the shady features in all our empty worlds. Behind the scene, they're picking up the pieces of all broken hearts. But I believe in coloring the world, gotta holler to be heard in time. We can fight back, ready to go right back to the sky, to the moon, making my skyline brand new. You, you get my heart in trouble. Make a beat, sing a tune, giving my life this whole groove. You, get my heart in trouble. We all behold how our fates are growing, and when we come to life. And I believe in coloring the world, gotta holler to be heard in time. We can fight back, ready to go right back to the sky, to the moon, making my skyline brand new. You.
Okay, so here we have the old bag where the blanket is right now, the Christmas blanket we're working on, and it's like bursting at the seams here. So that's why we needed a new bag. And here's the new bag. It's so cute. It's so cute. So it's got this huge opening here, and I made slip pockets on this side. It's also got a drawstring handle, which is kind of weird because I feel like these little handles don't really work or look good when the drawstring is closed. So I feel like you could have easily made this a recessed zipper and it would have looked better because it would have just been this nice big size the whole time. And as soon as I use the drawstring, it makes the bag a lot smaller. So I think if I'm gonna make this again, and I would like to have a larger project bag in my product line.
Giving my life this whole groove. You, get my heart in trouble. Tonight I wanna hide away, and I can feel us flowing to the sky, to the moon, and making my skyline brand new.
Let me show you the progress on the Christmas blanket. Coming along nicely. So here we go. It's getting so big. Look at this thing. So we finished our Suzette stripe, and then we have this wide ridge stripe, which was interesting. And now we have this lacy work stripe that looks kind of like flowers. So that was neat. I'm on the last row of that, and then we're on to the next stripe. So we're getting somewhere. I think I'm on 20 or 21. But let me show you the advent calendars we're going to be doing. So we have our yarn advent calendar that I bought that's an Aurora Borealis theme. So we've got 24 little mini skeins to open as the month goes on. And as you will have seen from a previous video, we already have a project picked out to do with that, the Noel blanket. So I will share more about that in the new year once we see what colors we have and make a plan for how to lay out that blanket, but that's going to be fun. And then my sister got me a World Market English tea shop calendar. So I get to have a cuppa a day as we go through Advent, so that's fun. So I've put them all in order, and we'll pick one of those out, you know, different blend every day, so that'll be fun. And let me grab my calendar for you. And then we also have our Advent calendar with all the little felt ornaments. I'm working on 5 through 8 right now, so hopefully I will have at least 8 ornaments. That'll buy me some time to make the rest of them. So we'll be working on that and finding a spot for that. And then we also have our Christmas blanket. So very excited to continue working on this. Already done the next few stripes, which is very cool. So I'll hold this up for you. And we'll do some crochet chats on the couch as we're going. It's getting very, very large.